let's do something cool.
Hey guys, I'm Clay Mosley, and before we get into the video, I want you to give the love on this video, and that could be like, comment, share, follow, whatever platform you're on. Have you ever been in that phase in business where you're just like, oh my gosh, I cannot get anybody to freaking close on this sale? You know, it might be like 2 or 3 months before you actually closed on new business. You're in a sales slump. Sales slumps suck. Everybody hates them. I know you've been in that position. It could be a month, it could be 2 months, 3 months, 6 months before you've had your last sale. You're putting in the activity, you're following up with people, you're sending emails, that kind of stuff. I know you're doing the activity, but nobody will freaking sign on the dotted line. And it is frustrating. So I'm gonna show you the, hey, have you given up formula? And I promise you, you will get sales just like that. Okay, so my buddy Kevin, who owns a marketing agency called The Factory in Kansas City, Missouri, I have to give him credit on this. This is not my thing. So I give him 100% full credit on this. He's the one that told me about this. I was in town one day. I was over at his house, and we were talking about sales slumps and things like that. And he said, "Hey, why don't you try this one method?" And he said, "I promise you, you'll get some sales." When he told me, I was so excited that I pulled out my phone. And I actually did it right there and then, and I got a sale. No joke, I got a sale like within the next 20 minutes. So that's why this is called the hey, have you given up formula. Okay, so this is gonna be 3 parts, really short, really simple, but it is my most favorite thing to do to try to get new sales. The first part is to send an individual text or email, one of the two. And it needs to be an individual message. It does not, don't use a bulk email marketing service. Like if you use MailChimp or ActiveCampaign or any of these other ones, don't do it in bulk. Don't send this out to your email list. Send this as individual messages. The reason why you want to do this is because this is specifically meant to send to cold prospects. These are the prospects that you have done a proposal, you have met with them, you've talked about them hiring you or them buying your product. These are not meant for your like random people you've met at networking events. These are people that have expressed interest in your service or product. You've actually pitched them on it, but then they ghosted you. So what you do is you send an individual text and you say, "Hey Kevin, have you given up on this project?" And you leave it at that. Don't say anything else. Okay, the second point in this formula is, it's crucial, is you do need to be ready to respond. If you're gonna send all of these text messages and emails, you need to be ready to respond to all of these in a very, very quick way. Because when it comes to sales, the quicker the response, the better. You don't wanna send this text and then like a day later or even hours later, then you respond back. No, you don't wanna do that. You wanna catch them when they're hot, and you wanna catch them when you know they're at their phone and they are texting you right now. You wanna catch them when they are in the mindset of actually talking to you. So the third part of this formula is, it's not an actual thing you need to do, but it is a part of the formula that you just need to be aware of. And the fact is that the goal of this whole thing is just to get a response, and that's it. You just want a response. And I promise you, if you do this formula and you do it right, then you will get a response probably 70% of the time. There's gonna be 3 types of responses. There's gonna be, they will continue to ghost you, which is fine. Then you can just write them off. 2, they will tell you that they are not interested in this project anymore, or your service or your product, which is really good news actually, because then you can cross them off the list and stop wasting your time with these people. The third response that you will get is, "No, I haven't given up on my project, but I do want to wait on this, or hey, follow back up with me in a month or 2, blah, blah, blah." That means you don't cross them off the list, but you keep them on your prospect list. So then in a month or 2, or whenever they say to follow with them, then that's when you actually follow up with them. So there is actually a 4th response that you will get to this, and that's where people will say, "No, I haven't given up on this project, and I want to move forward with it right now." And that's where you go, cha-ching, and you take their money. So if you're in a sales slump, then what you do is you pull out your phone, send a text to your cold prospects that have ghosted you, and you just say, "Hey, have you given up?" And I promise you, you will get responses and you will get sales just like that. And you know why? Because people don't want to give up on anything.